I'm over here now.
Scroll all you want. When it's real, you come here.
A little bit of everything, so I enjoy other programs.
I don't have to fumble around my phone looking for stories.
Live reporting, straight talk, and context you can trust. Tampa Bay's News Talk 1040.
From everywhere USA, it's Fox Across America with Jimmy Failla.
Oh, you're damn right, and we are fired up in this hour to bring you an absolute embarrassment of radio riches, because joining us off the tippy top of the hour, we are talking about cable news royalty. People refer to her as the Meghan Markle of cable. That is not true. She is a superstar.
No, I'm not that high up yet.
A gal can dream. But the host of the Kennedy Saves the World podcast, the best writer in the history of the Daily Mail, Kennedy in the house. Crowd goes wild. Good to see you. How about it?
Hey, Jim.
Can I just deal
Tan, rested, and ready.
I am in my members only jacket.
Looking good, Jim.
People who saw me
Okay, by the way, a couple months ago, you told me that you and Jenny, for your 20-year wedding anniversary, were going to take shirtless photos.
Yeah, that's the thing.
How are we doing?
I mean, are we going to take them?
Yes.
Take them, yeah. Share them, no. No, we'll take them. I don't care. Look at me. Come on, I joke, but it's true. When you see me in this members only jacket, you know how I always say I dress like an affordable male stripper?
Yeah.
Like most like strippers, like if you're having like an office party stripper, they're usually like from a time capsule. Like a male stripper would probably be wearing a members only jacket. When I called up to order...
And not ironically.
That's what I mean. When I called up to order this jacket, the guy was like, seriously? I was like, I'm trying to get the pink one and the white one and the blue one. He's like, for real? And I was like, no, I am. I'm bringing it back.
And you accuse me of being on the spectrum. That's adorable.
I'm in an exclusive club. Like I'm literally the only member right now. You don't need a country club if you just buy a members only.
I'm not only a customer, I'm also the president.
I'm the guy. Folks, if you've ever seen Kennedy and I live doing stand-up, you would assume we probably travel on Bolt Bus, okay, given the caliber and the ridiculousness and the chicanery we engage in. Yeah. But we have been known to board planes from time to time, okay? Can confirm. On those days when the TSA lets their guard down and they don't run our background, we get right on the plane. Yeah. I've seen it happen. This weekend, I was attempting to get on an American Airlines flight out to California. I have a gig in Monterey Saturday night. Big gig. Okay, we're excited.
Beautiful part of the
Golden State Theater in Monterey.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
You know, the piers there, the sourdough bread bowls, the sardine factory where they filmed the Clint Eastwood movie.
They got the seals and the walruses and the manatees or whatever the hell they are.
Carmel by the sea. I like caramels, but my teeth get stuck.
You can't eat too many.
It's not that kind of caramel, Nana. Just get back on the plane. Except Nana, I can't get on the plane. You want to know what happened to me? This is amazing. Yeah. This is amazing. So I'm heading out to California for 3 shows. Monterey on the 17th, Napa the 18th. Going to have a little vacation with my family. Fly home from LAX on Sunday the 26th because I have a gig in Anaheim. I'm at the Grove in Anaheim. Very prestigious venue. Beautiful. Probably too classy for my act. A lot of people would argue. Kingdom. Yeah, including them when they booked me. They're like, I don't know why we're doing this. This is like the last half hour of that movie Requiem for a Dream.
Did
where
they buy the insurance so they can cancel you at any time without paying?
Yeah, I've never had a trip take travel insurance on me. Like, we got to get rid of this guy. So anyway, I booked an American Airlines flight. Me, Jenny, Lincoln. A flagship first, which means an American Airlines, that's their Delta One. You get the bed.
Yeah,
you get
it's
the
a
lay down
787.
Seat. Thank you. I was on this exact flight from New York to San Francisco with my mom on May 21st because we went out to the West Coast Memorial Day weekend. I had a show in Reno. My mom had never flown first class. Aww. I got her these delightful American Airlines seats, her and Dave, and they were really blown away. Like, these are nice seats.
Yeah. They're like, people fly like this?
Thank you.
You're like, every damn day.
Every damn day, girl. So I was like, wow, we're going on this big vacation. Lincoln's going away to college. We're going to fly out to the West Coast. Let's get those same seats. I buy them. They're $2,649 a seat. Okay.
One way?
Yeah. No, round trip.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, for that caliber of air travel,
for
that's
that
phenomenal.
Flight, that's actually really good.
Phenomenal. So this is not a gripe with pricing. Okay. And the plan is we're seated in rows 1A, 2A, and 3A. That's how we fly when we do this. So I have Jenny and Lincoln in front of me. I can sit back. maybe have a drink on the plane and be like, you're doing all right, Chubbs.
Yeah.
You were driving a taxi in New York City for 10 years. You're now sitting in row 1, 2, and 3. You know, give yourself a break. Stop calling yourself names for the next 6 hours.
Yeah, Lincoln's first car seat was literally
In a taxi.
belted into the back of a taxi cab.
I once drove my child to school in a taxi, and I was so broke I had to charge him, as you know. I'm like, all right, kid, sorry, you're going to have to go without lunch today. So as you'd imagine, these are like milestone flights. We're really excited. We're in 1, 2, and 3. Yesterday, 3 p.m. out of nowhere, my AA app, as I'm attempting to book the car service to get to the airport, I go to get the flight number and the flight time. I'm now moved back a class
No.
into Maine.
Nope.
Okay, but stick with me.
Absolutely not.
And I'm like, well, this must be a glitch. This must be a problem. I call them up. They're like, we switched the plane you're on. We no longer offer the class you booked, so you've been downgraded to another class.
No.
I was like, well, can I get my money back? They were like, no.
No.
You pay that first class fare on the other plane to sit in the lower cabin on our plane. And
Absolutely not.
They're like, we can give you a credit. We don't give you a refund unless there's a
you're
medical
going to give
issue.
you a refund.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah, you change the model of aircraft, you are giving me a refund.
They said no. Jenny spoke to them. They said no. I don't doubt I'll write a letter to corporate. I'm not a whiny, I'm not that guy. I mean, the actual...
No, but if you're spending money taking your family on a once-in-a-year vacation, and you've already paid and have the foresight, no, you don't get downgraded.
Yeah, well, stick with me.
You don't go from a lie flat to sitting with your knees in your chest.
Yes, and never mind, okay, on that basic principle, the man who is the current United States Transportation Secretary has guest hosted this radio show.
Yes.
And I'm not the guy who's like, I'll show you. But the reason I wanted to talk about it, Josh clipped this for me. This is crazy. Okay. Not only did we get downgraded, but they then in the app offered me for an extra $377 on one flight and $484 on the other to upgrade to first. They kicked me out of first, but I could now upgrade to the first that doesn't have beds because there's no beds on this plane. You understand? So they're selling something that doesn't exist.
Chintzy, I see Spirit Airlines went out of business and reincarnated as American. Which American sucks, by the way. I never, ever, ever, ever
I know,
fly
I've
American.
been defending them. I have been defending them.
Unless it is a desperate situation.
I have been in 40 cities this year for stand-up, and everyone I know that's a comic says this stuff happens. You fly American. It does not happen to me. So I've been defending them, and now I'm like a laughing stock.
No, but you normally fly Delta.
Yes, I do, but for this particular route,
and for good reason. I'm a Delta Diamond, so I like Delta. I still split time, and I cheat on them with United. I made platinum last year on United. I'm trying to make 1K again this year.
Trying to make some moves.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe if you got out of the Mile High Club from time, you know what I'm saying? They can't up.
I'm only one woman, Jim. I can't help being this sexy.
So can I read you this courtesy of the New York Post? Josh got the receipts on how this is happening because I can't get a refund. They're like, I'll give you credit. I'm like, I don't want credit. Why? Because if you sell me another ticket
horrible airline
and
again.
kick me out of the class I want, I didn't get the thing.
Yeah.
So I said to the gal last night, I might be the nicest person who ever lived. I'm very nice. And
you
maybe
actually should be a squeakier wheel more of the time.
Maybe, but I'm that nice. And I said to her last night, I said, let's look at this like pizza. I said, say I order a pepperoni pizza and you guys call me back and say, we're actually out of pepperoni, so we're bringing you the cheese. I go, would you still charge me the price with pepperoni on top? She goes, no.
Not only are they bringing you a cheese, you ordered a large pepperoni. They're now bringing you the personal size cheese pizza.
For the same price. And I said that to the girl, and she goes, well, those are just the internal rules. And as a joke between me, I go, I wasn't being mad. I wasn't yelling. I go, hey, between us, I'm like, how is this legal?
Yeah.
Like, how is this like actually legal? So you sold me something. You're not, imagine I walked into a Corvette dealership. I'm like, I like that Corvette. You're like, that'll be $80,000. And then you hand me a Nissan Maxima. And I'm like, wait a minute. And they're like, well,
same wheelbase.
It was an equipment change.
It's got seatbelts.
Jimmy, there was an equipment change. So this is what they're doing. And this comes courtesy of the New York Post. This is from June 1st of this year. New American Airlines policy says it can sell you first class, give you coach, and keep most of your money. Are you ready for this? If American Airlines downgrades you from first class, they now say they will keep most of your money. Sometimes, though, you buy first and still don't get to fly up front. American, more than other airlines, seems to fly around with broken first-class seats. They also might swap planes, hey, for one that has fewer first-class seats. Then they need to move passengers from first class down the coach. American does say they plan to work on the broken seat problem. But 3 months ago, American Airlines updated its contract of carriage to say that when they downgrade a first-class passenger to coach, they'll only give back 40% of the money. Refunds are issued at 40% of the ticketed fare of the affected segment. So for me, I'm not getting a refund because they're claiming I'm still in that class. Just not the type of class because the seats changed.
No.
So all I can get is credit.
No.
Not refund. Credit. Okay? This is inconsistent with the Department of Transportation's articulation of an airline's obligation to refund the difference between the original fare and the downgraded fare. So if you buy a $1,000 and $1,050 business class cross-country ticket instead of a $200 coach ticket and they downgrade you get back $420 rather than the $850 extra that you spent.
Yes.
So that's what they're doing. They're overselling flights. And then in my case, they're just, because they put you in a class that no longer exists, they're still charging you for the class you booked. In the case of these people, they're just pocketing the difference.
So either they sold their 787s because they're out of money.
Yeah.
Or they're pulling a scam and flying smaller, cheaper planes in order to bilk people out of money. And they say, no, it's part of the carriage contract. It's like, eat a butthole.
That is the official.
Sure we can say that.
Well, it's the corporate jargon. It says it right in the handbook.
Yeah.
You'd say eat a butthole. Yeah. Last week, a Department of Transportation complaint was filed over this practice. You can submit a comment there on this issue for DOT to consider if you'd like. When the agency knows the consumers care about an issue, that can balance any get along with the industry, any type of regulatory capture that may otherwise exist. This comes after American Airlines updated its full international tariff with this change in mid-May as well.
Fly Delta, folks. So, fly Delta, fly United. Don't ever fly American Airlines.
So this is what the girl told me on the phone. She's like, you booked this flight March 6th. They're like, the plane changed on the 8th. I'm like, but what does that have to do with me?
Yeah.
How is it up to me to know that if I bought a lay-down seat, you're going to kick me out of it?
No.
And I can't get my money back?
No, absolutely not.
Again, if I go to the pizza place and buy a pizza, they're like, we're out of pizza, I would probably get my money back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no, you'll have an egg roll. Shut up.
I mean, at least like Uber Eats is better about that.
I know.
Like they forget something on your order, you just go to the app. You're like, yeah, well, they forgot the breadsticks. Like, oh, sorry, we'll refund you $5.60.
Not American Airlines. They're like, pay us in full with tip. So I mean, it's one of those things where I am absolutely like, we host a Saturday night TV show. I'm not the guy who causes trouble. But what I was thinking about is I was going back and forth last night between
telling everyone within earshot of the show to never, ever fly American Airlines.
But hold on.
I'll go ahead and do that for you.
Well, thank you for that. I'm trying not to get my hands dirty. I'm Sicilian.
Fine. I'll get my hands dirty. I don't give a spit.
But this is the point. I was thinking about this. And I'm like, I do have a massive media platform, as do you. And if they're willing to do this to us, imagine what a regular, because I want to believe I am a regular guy. I don't believe I'm more important than that guy. But the point is that guy has a smaller voice than I do.
No,
that's
undeniable.
undeniable.
You are the guy who's spending $800 for your family to fly on lie-flat bets for, this important family vacation.
He's going away to college. It's our last vacation.
Yes.
So I was like, all right, you slob, spend some money. You'll pay it off, pick up some extra work, do something with your life, find a way, maybe reopen your OnlyFans if you have to. You
just
make the
for your
move.
feet, Jim.
Just for the feet. Just for the feet this time. It got a little dicey last time.
Did.
You're not supposed to keep your head in these pictures. I'm learning the hard way. One more trip to HR, I'll tell you. But the point is,
they can identify you by your moles. You know that, right?
Bring it up. Don't even get me started on that tattoo. The moral of the story is never go drinking with Graham Plattner. But stick with me, because if it's happening at our level, imagine what is happening to that little guy. And I wanted that little guy listening to kind of get it, because that's not cool.
No.
That is not cool. And there is this really funny, dismissive nature of how customer service treats you. It's like, no, there's rules. You know what they told me? They're like, well, it's not a change to your reservation. It's an equipment change. And like, unless the equipment change affects somebody medically, you don't get a refund. They're like, so if you have medical documents, you can show of how this equipment change is harming you. I mean, no.
Say I have a 3-foot penis and I have to fly completely reclined, or I will pass out.
Stop with the 3-foot penis talk. Nobody here knows I got a reduction. You stop it, or you do not be telling my secrets on the air. More Kennedy after this.
The show that always comes prepared.
I got food. I got my fried chicken. Miller beer. Always Miller beer.
You're listening to Fox Across America with Jimmy Failla.
You're listening to Fox Across America with Jimmy Failla. Up all night? Catch Red Eye Radio. Overnights, hear news, information, and talk. News Talk 1040 WHBO.
There it is, Fox Across America with Jimmy Failla.
Jiminy Failla.
Jiminy Failla. I'll tell you who needs a vacation. Yo, I am so burnt right now. But we've got Kennedy working OT today. Mikey just sent me a story about a Florida man. Mikey, can you just tell me what happened to this man? Meaning, I know what he did, Kennedy. It was a Florida man who was caught having a sexual encounter with a vacuum cleaner.
So what was Mikey doing in Florida this weekend?
Mikey was on It's a Small World. Anyway, he's getting off with probation after taking a plea deal.
I hope for his sake it was a shop vac. I hope it was something with some circumference.
If it's a shock vac, though, he's into rough stuff. You know what I mean?
Also,
yeah. He's packing.
Yeah.
Emerson, you overlook a lot. Emerson's our college associate. She said the guy that got hit by the bison. If you're guaranteed 100 million likes, would you get hit by a bison? I would not.
No, for 100 million likes?
Emerson would. So Emerson, let me ask you this. The guy with the vacuum, it's a little unconventional, but there's probably
100 million likes does not mean $100 million. Like,
yeah.
If you want to make quick money, go have one of Elon's babies.
Thank you, Emerson. Why you're writing prison letters to this vacuum guy is beyond me. But where do you rank that in terms of viral importance? If you could date the vacuum cleaner guy just to get some headlines out of it, would you do that?
I feel like this one might draw the line for me.
Does it depend on the vacuum? Because if it's a Dyson, he has money, Kennedy. Does he not?
No.
No?
He could have inherited that from his Nana.
All right. So, Emerson, the point is, we see you Duralux are better. Okay? Don't sell yourself.
And also, he could have OCD and live in a filthy house, but he's like, but I have the most expensive vacuum cleaner.
Unfortunately, he's not using it to vacuum.
Yeah, and Dyson has real strong suction.
Yeah, that's...
like, he might John Wayne bob it himself.
From what I've heard. This came up on my show last week, so forgive me, but one of the greatest jokes in the history of comedy was about when John Wayne Bobbitt's wife caught him cheating, cut his thing off, and they were searching for it, and the cop famously said the words, "Is this it?" Which raises the question, how many of them are you finding in your neighborhood that you're not sure
what
this
else
is?
Might that be?
I don't know.
Like a slug?
I just meant, is this the one?
Oh.
Yeah, like, is this the one?
Oh, like he knew it was
like there were so many dongs in the neighborhood.
Wow.
Where does this guy live? What are those real estate prices? How does that work?
Yeah, next to a Thai massage parlor?
But the Kennedy Saves the World podcast can be heard 5 days a week on all the Fox media platforms. You could read her in the Daily Mail. She's going to Appleton, Wisconsin. They added more shows.
Skyline Comedy. We sold out 3. They added 2 more Friday afternoon, Saturday afternoon. Let's get after it, folks. Okay?
What days are you there?
July 24th and 25th. You can go to kennedynation.com and buy tickets.
Damn. They've got options.
Make your life amazing.
If you're in the Midwest, you go see Kennedy. If you're out in California, you go see
freaky politics going on in Wisconsin. We got to set everyone straight.
Things are going to happen. It really is a hazing ritual, a Kennedy show.
Oh, yeah.
And people walk out very much in a thank you, sir. May I have
she's our Lady Gallagher.
I like her. I like the way she spanked me on that stage. Great stuff.
Your positive source.
The good news. Shining a light.
For news and talk.
Agree to disagree, everything's going to be fine.
News Talk.
News Talk 1040.
You are the best thing on the radio.